In today's vlogcast, I'm answering this question. How can parents take their kid business partner to a business conference without the kid getting bored? Hey there, it's Mommy Seed, and if you are a parent or mompreneur or dadpreneur, I'm here to inspire you to start a fun, family-owned business with your kid as your partner. Now, be sure to watch this video in its entirety because in it, I'm gonna tell you how to get my ultimate family business starter guide, and you'll be able to get those first steps for free. So make sure you stick around. I know we can sometimes avoid including our kids in certain experiences because we feel like they won't get it, or they're too young to do it, or they'll be bored, they're gonna be overwhelmed. But here's the thing. If you don't let them experience right now, at whatever age they are, what they or you assume is too difficult for them in a business that you've partnered with them in, then they're gonna always aim for the easiest task in business, the thing that they feel most comfortable with. And everything in business is not comfortable. So it's best that they learn while they're young so they can also learn how to figure out the best way to get as comfortable as they can with it. Maybe they see that the task is so boring for them that as a business owner, they need to figure out a way to outsource the task. Or, like I'm going to show you in this video, you show them a way to make what might seem to be an otherwise boring experience a lot of fun. But we are on our way to
New York.
New York.
But where?
Sweet.
We are
New York City.
We're on our way to Sweet, and this is really not the best place to kick off our video, is it? We've been riding on the road for a little bit, but we're at a rest stop and we're about to continue. So stay tuned for Oh, good grief. All right, guys, so stay tuned to our adventures at Sweet in New York. So yes, we recently went on a business road trip to New York City for an event called Sweet. Now, Sweet is a big event where press and digital influencers and toy brands come together. And since we're YouTubers, we were invited and we were able to talk to the brands and preview the toys that are going to be releasing. There's food, there's cocktails for the adults, and tons of things to play with. Now, okay, wait a minute. I know what you're going to say. You're gonna tell me how to make the most of a fun conference. I need to know how to make the most of a boring conference. Don't get your britches in a bunch. I have to tell you about this because this is the most recent event we attended. But what I'm gonna say can be applied to any conference you attend.
Hey guys, so we are almost at Sweet. No, we're not almost there, but right now we are getting in the car, and I just have a question for you guys. What are you guys doing? And tell us if you guys have any special events that's coming up soon.
So, as Nadia just demonstrated, tip number 1, let your kid business partner be a part of every aspect of the trip. If you're filming, let them take the camera and film. If you're interviewing, let the kids conduct the interview. If you're in a session taking notes, let them have a notebook and jot down the most important points. If you're talking to potential customers or partners, let them have talking points that allow them to be part of the conversation. We know actions speak louder than words, okay? So you can tell them what to do. You can tell them to do these things, but if they're actually doing it themselves, the lessons are gonna be a whole lot stickier. Tip number 2, give in to family bonding opportunities. I know it is easy to just focus on business, or if you have more than one kid, making sure that your kids aren't fighting. But, take this time to make an effort to initiate or just give in to some opportunities for family bonding. You're outside of your daily hustle, so take advantage of that. While you're in the car or in the hotel room, throw out a question that everyone has to contemplate and answer. Play some road trip games. Or maybe have a music debate like we did here. We're almost to New York City! Woohoo! Anybody excited?
Yes, I'm very excited.
I think everybody's just tired.
Yep.
Everybody
get out
just
of
woke
this driver's seat.
Everybody just woke up from a nap. We're in the tunnel, but we are almost there. And Daddy Seed's rocking out to some Wu-Tang Clan because we're in New York. So you guys do this. Daddy Seed, whatever state we're in, he will play the hip hop artists that come from that state. So New York is Wu-Tang Clan, right?
So many.
So many.
from
Who
New York.
else?
From New York?
Yeah.
Everybody. Nas, Wu, some throwback Tribe, everything.
Of course.
Of course, all the new stuff. Jay, everybody else.
Jay-Z, everybody. All right. Philadelphia is the Roots, obviously.
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you go new school. I thought you were going classic hip hop.
That's all just good hip hop. That's what I listen to. Good hip hop.
I heard that. And in Atlanta, of course, is Outkast.
Outkast, yep.
Who else?
Some Jeezy, some T.I.
True.
Some Killer Mike. Might be going a little too deep for some of y'all. Just kidding.
Oh, I have another
Oh,
Philadelphia rapper.
Yeah, go for
Lil
it.
Uzi Vert.
No.
Lil Uzi Vert?
I
Yes.
don't put Uzi in my rotation.
Yes.
Sorry, Uzi.
Nadia, who are you listening to in New York?
She's listening to Kids Bop.
That's right.
That's right.
We love
Watching YouTube.
and we love Kids Bop. Yeah, and of course, just nonstop YouTube on the ride up here. So anyway, little hip hop diversion, but yeah, this is what we do. Whatever state we go to, we always put on the hip hop classic artists and new school hip hop artists as well.
You know who else is from Atlanta?
Who else?
Playboy Cardi.
Okay,
And Lil Nas X is from Atlanta. I think.
okay. Guys, I'm classic hip hop, so I don't know who they're talking about. Okay, I've heard the names, but yeah, that's not what's in my rotation. All right, so anyway, we're in the tunnel, and we will be in New York soon.
Hold up, guys. Sidebar. She only has Beyonce in her rotation. Let's keep it real.
Hold on, what about jazz music? I'm jazz music, I'm hip hop.
You like jazz?
That's not true. It's not just Beyonce. Good jazz, good hip hop. I'm all about it. He's not right.
Okay.
Don't lie to the people.
Sure.
Hey there, it's Nikki. I cannot wait to bring more family business content to you because I've been in business with my kids for some years now and I really love it. But I need you to do me a favor. I need you to press subscribe, turn on the notifications so I can keep bringing this content to you. Tip number 3, let them experience travel hurdles with you and let them watch how you overcome them. Now, as parents, as adults in general, we've had our fair share of travel hurdles, right? You forget to get a sitter for the goldfish while you're gone, so it goes days with no food. You're the main driver on the trip, but then you leave your license at home. Or you're stuck on the tarmac for hours in a plane with no air and no food. What? These are things that have only happened to me? Okay, maybe your trips are all just smooth sailing, but if you should happen to come up against any travel hurdles, use it as a moment to teach the kids how they should handle it when they have to do some business travel on their own. Like this. Hey, so we just checked into the hotel and we parked the car. And what just happened? We had to get our luggage like
10 times.
10 times from concierge because we just kept forgetting things. And Daddy C just reset us, right?
Yep.
With a good quote.
Good verse.
Good verse.
The verse of the day.
Yep. Which is,
So therefore I tell you, that whatever you ask for in prayer, if you believe, you will receive it. From the book of Mark.
so obviously we just need to say a prayer to get back on track and to
And believe it.
right.
If you ask for whatever you ask for, if you believe it, you'll receive it.
Right. So we are going to reset before we get out on these streets of New York.
Right. It's all about mindset, mind state, right?
It's all about your mindset. So hopefully we will get out here with a positive mindset. We're done with our luggage for now, and we're headed to the event.
On to New York City.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Tip number 4, learn about the place you're in. You know how some celebrities, musicians especially, they always say they've traveled the world but never really seen it? Well, I'm gonna assume that you, like me, don't have that level of celebrity yet. So, while you're in a new city for a business conference, learn a little bit about the place. As a parent entrepreneur, you might want to know about the local small businesses in that area. You know, see what they're up to, patronize them, swap notes, or you might want to know about the history surrounding the place you're in. It might take some preliminary planning, some pre-planning before you arrive there, but it's going to be worth it, and you'll be sharing that discovery with your son or daughter. And it might go something like this, which sparked more conversation about the places we were passing. Finally, guys, we are in New York. We are walking to our event. We are right at Penn Station. And Daddy Seat singing. And Madison Square Gardens right there. You know, Nadia, you keep singing, and one day you might perform at Madison Square Gardens. And then we'll look back at this video and say, remember when Mommy was saying that one day I'd be performing there? Can you imagine?
Wow.
You're like,
that's crazy.
Nadia's like, what is Madison Square Gardens? All right, so here we go. So what do you guys like to do when you come to New York? One of Daddy C's favorite things to do is get a street hot dog. Street dog. So he's gonna get a hot dog, but I hate hot dogs of all kinds, so I won't be in on any of that. That's all him. Guys, we were just in the car looking at a commercial for Dunkin' Donuts, and they have Beyond Meat now, and we just walked by a Dunkin' Donuts who was giving out samples. So we're about to try this Beyond Meat sausage muffin. What is this, English muffin? Yep. All right, let's see what it tastes like. So we're like semi-pursuing a plant-based lifestyle. So things like this are a big perk. When places like Dunkin' Donuts start selling plant-based meats, it's great. Let's see. That's good.
It is. It's really good.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
Tastes really good. Legit.
This is official.
Only a man.
This really tastes like sausage. I'll be getting this. Approved. Tip number 5, make friends. We always want our kids to make friends in their schools, in their activities, you know, for support, for motivation, for fun. So events like this are our chance as parents to let them see us making friends. And having friends in your industry is invaluable because you can learn from each other and grow together. So if there are activities surrounding your conference, be a part of those activities because it's going to give you a chance to connect and network in a more casual environment outside of the hustle and bustle of running from session to session at the big conference. Here it is, guys. This is what we're here for. Chelsea Piers, right back there. We're headed in that building right now. And we are here for an event called Sweet Sweet, but we're gonna kick it off with some bowling with some other YouTubers that are here for the conference.
And I'm super excited to see other YouTubers too, and to go boat.
That was unscripted. So there are a lot of things here at Chelsea Piers, but we are going to the Bowlmore Lanes right there. We are inside the building of Chelsea Piers. We don't quite know where we're going, but
We're gonna figure it out.
hopefully. You know, I've come to New York a ton of times, but I've never been inside Chelsea Piers. Actually, Nigel, you had a modeling thing once here, but we just went to one part, we pulled in, did the thing, left out, but I never actually went through the building, so this will be interesting.
Let's see, let's go up. See this up.
Nigel,
Come on.
Okay, so we are completely lost. We are inside the building. Looks like we are at Universal Studios, which is where I think I've been before, but nothing like what we need to find. We're trying to find the bowling alley, and this isn't it. Yeah, but really cool. It has all the old TV shows and movies here. Nigel's taking it all in. Let's go, Nigel.
Been here before, baby.
We made it. We just arrived at the Bowlmore Lanes. We're gonna go in here and get some bowling. So I don't bombard you with a mega long video here. We're gonna stop it right now, but click the link that's popping up on your screen to get part 2 so you can see all the rest of the tips as well as your freebie that I promised you at the beginning. We're here with FYE.com, who has some nostalgic treats for us. Who remembers the Garbage Pail Kids? Oh my gosh.